Hello, everyone. How are you? So, I am going to do something or try something that for me is a little radical and it's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to try to make a few short videos. I know, shocking, because I've never been able to do that. But I'm going to try anyway because there are a few things that I kind of want to get across that I don't think need an entire explanation, but need some anyway. One of them being the subject of small talk. Now, small talk is a very natural thing to several people, but it can be incredibly difficult to a lot of others. And I think making small talk is a skill that can be practiced. And usually, the most connections we have actually started off with small talk. And the way we learn more about ourselves can be through small talk. So this is just a great skill to have. Now, I know people who are introverted might find some difficulties with this. Also, people who kind of like to get into those deep conversations, for them it can be difficult to do small talk as well. So maybe we can work with that, right? Because I don't want you to have to step all the way out of your comfort zone because that just makes it scary. So I'm just going to give you a few pointers. And this is not scientific or anything. This is just the way I do small talk and what I found is just the simplest way to do it. And one very important part of it is to not set the bar too high and to not take yourself too serious. I think that's step one. Because fear of failure is the one thing that will keep us from doing anything new. So just see it as something fun. That's one thing. Another one is don't raise the stakes too high. I mean, it can be a small conversation with someone walking their dog. It can be a conversation with the cashier at the grocery store. It doesn't have to be a big thing. That's another thing. Another pretty important thing is see if you can spot the people who seem naturally open and easygoing. And most of the people who are afraid of small talk are very sensitive, so you will probably have a good sense of who these people are. Don't try to make small talk with people who are also introverted or who are a little distant, a little aloof. Don't do that because that's just going to make it difficult. And you don't need that when you're just starting out trying this shit. So see if you can spot someone who seems to be naturally open, who seems to be extroverted, and just start there. Because for them, this is just a natural thing to do. So you won't have to prompt them that much in order to get good results. So that's another one. And I think the biggest thing, or the biggest two things in effective small talk, as far as I have noticed, is to one, just be interested. Just ask questions and be interested about the person, about their hobbies, about the way they're dressed, about their pet, about whatever it is, the holiday that they may have got coming up, their family, whatever. Just be interested in something about the person. Because if you ask about that, they are going to feel hurt and they are going to tell you things. So just do that. Be genuinely interested and let it flow from there. And the second part that will make small talk incredibly easy is to give a compliment that makes sense. It can be a compliment on, again, how someone is dressed, about the openness in the interaction, about the kindness of that person, about certain jewelry, about their hairstyle, about the kindness in their voice, whatever it is, you will find something to compliment. Or if it's like a service thing, like a cashier, thank them for the great service they provided. Tell them that they are awesome at their job. Something like that. There's always something to compliment. Especially if you do that at the beginning, just a small one, and at the ending, one that kind of reflects the conversation you just had. Do those things, and that's when small talk kind of becomes a lot easier. And here's the thing, if you ask questions, To an extrovert, they will give you a lot of information. So then all you have to do is listen and again be interested, be curious, respond in kind, respond with another question, respond with some information about yourself. Just play with that a little, have a little fun. Don't try to force anything. If you feel that it's not quite that easily, abort mission. Go do something else. Try this with the next person. Do not force yourself, but try these tricks out and see how it works for you. And I think that is basically what small talk is. Little conversations of interest and kindness and lifting each other up a little. And I think we can all use that, especially with so much of our lives being on the internet and a lot of time spent in isolation with the COVID days. We can all use that interaction again. So I'd invite you to try it out and have a great time with it. And who knows, you might actually bump into people again and start a friendship at some point. I hope you're going to try it. And if not, that's fine. If you do, I hope it works out. It has for me so far. So have a great day, have a great time, and see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, this is pretty short, right? I think I might actually be able to do this. See you next time. Bye.